Video our start of our boat buying. Okay, so we're just heading off now towards St Catherine's Dock, which I believe is down that way. Okay, and we'll have a look at the boat.
Please, Bavaria 44. I can't really see the name. It's quite dark today. Here we go. There's Lady Kate right next to it. Potentially our neighbours. So what do you think, Wayne?
Well, I'm not overly impressed for the amount of money that that they're asking. Also, I'm surprised at the state of the water here in London. But hey, let's not dampen down what could possibly happen. Sometimes a bad smell hides a pearl.
Yeah, yes, I agree. Let's wait and see. Okay. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's
it inside.
Well, it isn't really a Nelson, but it looks like a Nelson for ease of short stories. I could call it a Nelson, but it's not.
Dolly?
At all. It's just it's a copy.
Right.
But yeah, it is an old book. Yeah.
It's raining.
See, the TV's on,
Yeah, is it?
so that works. Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the HDMI cable we found behind here isn't plugged in. We've taken some of the cushions up and looked at some of the locker space underneath the settee here. I've opened some of these lockers up here and they appear to be okay. He's obviously left quite a lot of stuff, the previous owner, in here, which he clearly doesn't want to take back. A lot of these lights don't work. Don't know why. I'm not entirely convinced it's just the switches, although the switches look a bit dicky. There's a fridge here, quite a big one actually. The chart table is in good condition, and there's actually some charts here, although I'm not sure he's ever used them because they look brand new, still in the plastic.
Hasn't done much sailing.
Hasn't done much sailing, I'm afraid, which Angus, our good man here, has told him that he hasn't done. There's a fair bit of equipment still here. VHF radio, DSC radio here. I'm a little bit reluctant to switch anything on in case I feel I'm going to do anything. But he's left a little bit of equipment, so it's a little bit old. But for the age of the boat, it's not too bad. I'm just checking things out. I've been in the back cabins, but there's not a great deal to look at because it's so dark in there. You can't actually see some of the stuff. I've had the cushions up, and it's quite dingy and dark down there. There's a little bit of dirt down there, but I can't tell whether that's bad or good because it's so dark down there anyway. You might want to look at the engine compartment, which might be a bit difficult as this fridge is in the way. But I could take off the side panels and look at the engine from there. But again, once again, it's so dark that wouldn't be able to see a great deal anyway. Might have to just go on the pictures that we've seen. Probably could do with a really good service anyway. Because I don't think these boats have gone out for quite some time, including this one. Okay. He likes his Barbies.
Find any easy stuff in there, we'll send it down the air and take, see what we can do.
It's just a little looky.
What do you think, baby?
Okay, we're on. That's the first thing. So we've just, funny enough, we've just bought our first selfie stick. Okay, it was only £5, but just to show you, this is St Catherine Dock. Oh, actually, it's just one end of it. Okay, and we've, as you can see from the other bit, I'm still trying to get out of the photos. Okay, so we just had a good look at it. I suppose the pause says it all, really. We're not sure. Obviously the seller is trying to get as much money as possible for his boat, but I think he's severely overpriced the boat, having looked at it. The engine wouldn't start, the electrics mostly didn't work, there was a musty smell because it hadn't been used in, what was it, 4 years? Alright, he never sailed the boat, apparently. I looked at the chart table and there were some lovely charts there, unopened. The boat is in a little bit of disrepair on the outside, in that the paintwork, which is to be expected if it hasn't moved for 4 years. So it is a lot of work just to get the boat going. Overall, I don't think we particularly like St Catherine's Dock. It's not a livable place. People do live here on their boats, but legally they're not supposed to. That's the thing. Whereas we've heard that Limehouse and Poplar, the people are much more friendly there, and they are allowed legally to live on the boats, and so they're much more neighbourly, so we've heard. So we think that if we did buy the boat, whilst the seller has said that he's selling it at that price because the area or the marinas are premium, not for us. So he's on a bit of a loser there. So if you want to keep your boat here and just be in the centre of the city, fine, but not for us, I'm afraid. No,
definitely not.
Is that what your first thoughts are about this boat?
Yes.
Are you interested in the boat?
Well, I like the boat itself, I must say. I mean, that's what I expected anyway. We know what
Did you fall in love with it?
Bavaria looks like.
Oh, got a little bit of a power problem there. We just blipped out for a moment. Okay, no, I was just asking Monica, did you love the boat? Did you fall in love as soon as you saw it?
Love, maybe it's too strong a word, but I think for the age is quite an okay boat, I'd say.
What about its name? Not that we couldn't change the name. Did you like the name of the boat? Just by the boat, we've decided to come in here, although we was considering Wagamamas, but we've had so many Wagamamas that we thought we'd give the slug and lettuce a try. So the purpose of this little video is talk about the boat, really. Yeah. And I guess I've got to treat our impressions, and I guess I've got to treat my lady as well anyway, because this is our day off, and for both of us it's a rare treat, as you can see from the wine.